What is up, everybody? Welcome to Sounds in 505. And today I'm going to be doing a legendary track versus track video. It's going to be an, a track versus track that it's going to be pretty important because, I'm not going to spoil on why it's important, but let's just say these two albums are pretty important to me as a music fan, and I'm very excited to do a track versus track on these two particular albums. Uh, Whichever album wins won't be the complete deciding factor of the album being particularly being better, but it would help the case as for the argument as to which album is better. So, without further ado, I'm going to be, of course, if you read the title, you will know that it'll be A Day at the Races by Queen, my either my second favorite band or my favorite band of all time. Depends what mood I'm in. I don't really have a definitive favorite band at this moment. That's going up against Who Are You by arguably my favorite band of all time, The Who. Again, I don't have a particular favorite at the moment. So yeah, it's gonna be a very difficult battle because these albums are so good. Uh, they're like in my top 10 favorite albums of all time. I'll say that about these two albums. So without further ado, let's get right into the battle. I did rank the songs because Day at the Races has 10 songs, while Who Are You has 9 songs. So my least favorite A Day at the Races song, automatically disqualified, which is Drowse. So sorry, Roger Taylor. I love the song so much, but you know, have to get rid of it because got to make both albums 9 tracks each. But without further ado, also you're also seeing my ranking of each of these songs on the album. Number 9 on Day at the Races, Tie Your Mother Down. So that is my second to least favorite on A Day at the Races. That's going up against Music Must Change from Who Are You? Both great songs. Of course, Tie Your Mother Down is arguably one of the biggest songs on A Day at the Races. Probably not as big as Somebody to Love, but usually usually that's a song that would be on some greatest hits. And that's going up against Music Must Change, which is the last song on side one on Who Are You? Uh, First one, I'm going to Date the Races. So, yeah. So the first point goes to A Date the Races. I really like Music Must Change, but I slightly prefer the opening track, Tie Your Mother Down, just a little more rockin'. Music Must Change is a little more of a slower track. I enjoy it quite a bit, but I think Tie Your Mother Down is significantly better. Number 8 on Date the Races, Tio Toriate. And that's going up against number 8 on Who Are You, which is Sister Disco. So one song, it's like Queen is this was basically Brian May's love letter to the Japanese audience of Queen, because Queen was pretty gosh darn big in Japan. If you didn't know that, and that's Tia Toriate, or parentheses, let us cling together. That's going up against Sister Disco, and this is pretty difficult because I really like both tracks. Uh, if I had to pick, I'll go with A Day at the Races. So that's 2 points for A Day at the Races. 0 for Who Are You so far. Uh, I really love Sister Disco. I love the part where Pete Townsend comes in. I love that part. Uh, but I do slightly prefer Tio Toriate for the Japanese part of it, and I just think it's slightly better as a whole. Okay, number 7 on Date the Races is going to be Long Away, the Brian May led song that's going up against 905, which is the John Entwistle written and sung song. So we got two singers who don't normally sing on Who records, but battling with each other. And you know what? I'm going Who Are You on this one. I love Long Away. I think that's one of my favorite Queen songs, but 905 is such a cool song about a robot coming to life, feeling human emotions after a while. So I'm giving this first point to Who Are You? So right now, 2 for A Date the Races, 1 for Who Are You? Um, Pretty good stuff. But yeah, really great song. Love 905. I also really like Long Away. Don't get me wrong. Love that song too. Now, coming in number 6 from Date the Races, You and I. That's going up against number 6 on Who Are You, which is New Song, which is the opening song to that album. Um, this is very difficult, actually. I love both songs on this album. I love both of those songs. Of course, You and I is the amazing song by, it wasn't sung by him, but it was written by John Deacon, of course. Uh, the bassist, Tiki. It's going up against New Song, which I think it's a really great song, New Song. Very catchy. Uh, but if I had to pick, go with Who Are You? So, Who Are You has tied to Date the Races. Just slightly prefer a New Song. I love You and I think it's such an awesome Queen song and another great John Deacon written song. But I am gonna slightly go with the New Song. That's what it comes down to. Each of these songs are gonna just slightly be taken from the others because these songs are all legendary to me. Number 5, the song that ranked number 5 on Date the Races, Millionaire's Waltz. That's going up against the song that ranked number 5 for Who Are You? That is going to be Had Enough. Funny enough, this was probably the easiest battle so far. Yeah, pretty easy. Date the Races. Yeah, I love Had Enough. I had enough of feeling good. Great song, but man, Millionaire's Waltz. Ah, what a great song that is. Basically, Bohemian Rhapsody Part 2. I mean, come on. I mean, any Queen fan would love Millionaire's Waltz. Such a banger of a track. I mean, I love the part where Brian May's like yeah, that alone overtakes Had Enough. That's why I think it's an easy battle for me. Number 4, song that I ranked number 4 on Date the Races, Good Old Fashioned Lover Boy. That's going up against number 4 on Who Are You, which is Love Is Coming Down. Yet again, another easy battle going Date the Races yet again. I love Who Are You. I think Who Are You is such a, not Who Are You. I think Love Is Coming Down is an amazing track, but man, I gotta go Good Old Fashioned Lover Boy. What a great song that is. But I really like Love Is Coming Down. I think Love Is Coming Down is awesome as well. Okay, now I'm not making mistakes again. Number 3, White Man. So, really, such a hard rock, deep cut that I really enjoy from A Date the Races. Number 3, that song, which is going up against number 3, which is Who Are You? The title track, the only hit off that album. This is very difficult because I love both songs for completely different reasons. I mean, both songs go hard. Daltrey really singing it out, and Freddie Mercury with the chorus, "White man, white man." It's like, who are you? Who? Both songs are so great. Which song do I prefer though? Going at Day at the Races on this one. Yeah, I like this more than Who Are You? I know, pretty. I don't know if that's going to be a big controversial opinion or not, but I slightly prefer this. I slightly prefer White Man over Who Are You? Crazy. But don't get me wrong. I love Who Are You? I think Who Are You is such an awesome deep. I wouldn't say it's a deep cut, but amongst their big songs, I don't really some people think it's one of the weaker hits. I know Cramser isn't as big on this song, which, but to be honest, I don't really get that. I personally really love this song so much. But yeah, one really good hit against a really good deep cut. Great battle. Speaking of hits, number 2, Somebody to Love versus number 2 on Who Are You? Trick of the Light. I mean, oh man, those are heavy hitters. I mean, Somebody to Love, it's like the top 10 Queen songs right there. That's going up against Trick of the Light, which is also a top 10 Who song. It's like, oh man, great songs. I mean, trying to play these songs in my head, Somebody Love, just this great gospel, soulful song, but Trick of the Light's like, what's a nice girl like you doing in a place like this? But then I'm thinking about my favorite part about Somebody to Love. It's like, need somebody to love, find. Need somebody to love, find. I mean, great songs, but this was a difficult choice. But if I had to pick, I'm going Day at the Races yet again. I'm going Day at the Races. I mean, I love Trick of the Light. I love that song. It's such an awesome song, but going Day at the Races yet again. Okay. Coming in at number 1, my favorite song off of A Day at the Races. I mean, if you've watched my if you've watched my videos enough and you've watched my Queen stuff enough, you'll know I love You Take My Breath Away. You Take My Breath Away is like arguably the greatest Queen song that's ever been made. That, I mean, to me, there's only a handful of Queen songs that I could say that about, and You Take My Breath Away is like, what I mean like only a handful of Queen songs I could say. I mean like Queen songs I'm like, not only do I love, but they're just in my heart. And You Take My Breath Away is like one of the handful of songs where I'm like, this is one of the greatest things that's ever been made. And that's going up against another song where I feel like is part of that small handful of Who songs where I think it's like some of the greatest songs that's ever made, and that's going to be Guitar and Pen. So, Take My Breath Away, Guitar and Pen. Those two songs. Those two songs. Which one am I going to pick? I'm picking A Day at the Races yet again. Yep. A Day at the Races. Take My Breath Away. I mean, that song is just... it's one of those songs where you listen to it the first time and you go, wow. Not even like this song's great or this song is just amazing. It's just wow. You know, I mean, yeah. I mean, to me, this song is one of those songs where it's like not enough people talk about it. Not enough people love it. You Take My Breath Away is one of those songs where it's like, whoa. And yeah, such a great song. It's only the second song on A Day at the Races. Just crazy to me. You have this like breathtaking song, and it's like the second song on the album. I mean, whoa. Yeah. I mean, I love Guitar and Pen. I love that song so much. But yeah, I had to give it to A Day at the Races on that one. Okay, so counting down the score 7, Day at the Races, 2, Who Are You? The winner, Day at the Races. Yeah. I mean, I love Who Are You? I think Who Are You is one of the greatest albums ever made. And the fact that A Day at the Races kind of, you know, kind of demolished it just goes to show how great this album is. And yeah, both albums are great, amazing albums though. So it's hard. It's hard to battle albums. Sometimes, especially when they're both incredible albums to me. But thank you so much for watching this video. Leave down in the comments below which album you prefer. Uh, hopefully, hopefully, hopefully we got some Who Are You fans down there. You know, defending Who Are You. Hopefully, it'd be fun to read the comments. I don't really get much comments, but comments I do get. Hopefully, got some comments there. Thank you guys so much for watching. Now, I'll see you next time. So long.